What is up, YouTube? THATSA here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys an extra special video that I should have brought you guys yesterday. This is somewhat like my April Fool's Easter special video. I've been sick as a dog for like the past week, and it's been just incredibly hard for me to use my voice. I'm sure you guys can kind of hear me getting over it, but this is the video I should have brought you guys yesterday. It's going to be a video featuring a Pokemon Kommo-o that's being used in the complete opposite of like all the ways that you would normally use a Kommo-o. So when you think of Kommo-o in VGC 2018, you think of it as somewhat of like, you know, it uses its Kommo-o Z and uses Clangorous Soul Blaze and it gets +1 to all its stats. Like maybe it's physical, maybe it's special. We're gonna take it one step further. We're gonna put an Adrenaline Orb on it so it gets like a speed boost in case someone has a Choice Scarf, and we're gonna put Dragon Dance on it, and we're just gonna Dragon Dance on people. If they try to like switch in fairies or do a bunch of other stuff to try to get around our Z move or do stuff to get around our Z move, we're just gonna Dragon Dance in their face. Like a lot of the time people just like protect to take reduced damage from the Z move, and if they protect on our Z move that's not there and we get a free Dragon Dance, well that's pretty good. So what the whole point of this video is, remember, it's like an April Fool's Day video. So like I said, we're using a Pokemon in a complete different way. We're April Foolsing every single person that we play, and also April Fool's Day was Easter, so like we're using Blissey. Blissey has an egg, eggs, Easter. I feel this is pretty appropriate. So the other mons in my team are going to be Shedinja and Koko. I really wanted to force the Shedinja here. I feel Shedinja is pretty good against things like Togamaru. It's pretty good against Bulu in certain situations, and it's decent enough versus Aegislash. Like being able to burn an Aegislash even at the cost of my Shedinja's life, like mwah, that's so perfect. I think his other mons were also things that like Shedinja was really good against. So I was like, you know what? I don't bring Shedinja enough. I want to have fun with one of my favorite mons, where this thing gets like Ally Switch, Will-O-Wisp, and the ability Wonder Guard, which makes it so it only takes damage from super effective moves. So it's a pretty cool mon. This is a pretty cool team, and I'm going to refer you guys to the question of the day right down there. It says, question of the day, how good is Dragon Dance Kommo-o? So you guys can answer that right now before the game starts, or you can watch this first game and you guys can let me know what you guys think at the end of the video. So we're going to hop right into this. We're going to turn the little replay on here. Remember, this is a replay. This is like a code. I had to play it on my DS, send it to one of my mods. He would record it on his capture card and get it sent back to me. So everyone praise Jelly Sound. I'm sure you guys have seen him in a bunch of my videos. We're starting things off, and we lead Blissey Shedinja. Like, Blissey Shedinja, this guy has no idea what's going to happen, because if you look at Shedinja and Blissey, these Pokemon have complete opposite defensive typing. So if you want to hit the Shedinja like with like a super effective attack, it's kind of neutral or like not really that good against the Blissey. And if you want to hit the Blissey with a super effective fighting attack, it's not going to work against the Shedinja. And at this point in the meta, I think most people know that Shedinja gets Ally Switch. So we can see that our opponent's going to Mega Evolve their Charizard, going to activate his Drought this first turn. That's pretty good for me. I want to wait that out as much as possible. And we are going to be activating our Z move. Remember, this is the Darkium Z Blissey, for those of you guys that haven't really seen my International Challenge January team. It's the Darkium Z. It's going to be boosted off Snatch, which means it's a priority 4 move, which means it goes before Fake Out. It's going to let me steal any setup moves, but that's not why we use it. Like, sure, it would have been great to take a Tailwind, but what we're doing is we're trying to use it just to get the +2 speed boost. So Shedinja's protecting just in case he had like a Fling or like a Heat Wave or something like we see on that Charizard, and he does go for the Heat. Remember, this is boosted by the Sun. It's not going to do a ton to our Blissey, and we see a Zing Zap. Now, he Zing Zapped my Shedinja slot. I think that's because he was expecting me to go for like an Ally Switch or just hard switch a Shedinja out. This turn I will indeed hard switch a Shedinja out, and you know, it's completely fine. Shedinja will live to fight another day, as we see him go for a Helping Hand with Togamaru onto his Charizard. This is going to be like hyper boosting a move if he can get it off. But we got that +2 speed boost earlier from our Darkium Z. We can go for Rock Slide with Blissey before Charizard gets a chance to attack. And you know I'm rocking that Serene Grace. So we're going to pop the balloon on Togamaru. And Charizard's going to flinch Reno, mi amigo. So Charizard flinches. That's super good for me. We see Togamaru go round 2 on the Helping Hand. Like, Kommo-o is really bulky, and this Kommo-o set's like heavily invested in like defensive stats, but it still doesn't want to eat like a Helping Hand boosted fire attack from that Charizard. So Charizard is luckily for us going to flinch again, and this is where we get the Dragon Dance. This is where we start to style on him just a little bit. Like, he thought we were going to Z move, but Z moves 2018. We're playing VGC 2019. We're playing VGC 2020. And speaking of VGC 2018, we miss a Rock Slide on the Charizard slot. Quite unfortunate. Remember, Rock Slide does not have the best accuracy. It misses every once in a while, and we see our opponent get off a Tailwind, and Tailwind is really going to mess up my show because I got so greedy. Look how greedy I am. I went for a second Dragon Dance. That's how greedy I was. I was like, if he had Tailwind, he would have tried to pop it like 4 times in a row, or he would have protected with a Charizard and switched out the Togomari for something that would have let him been able to get a Tailwind. Like, I thought he would have won for a different play. Like, the fact that he was helping handing like every single turn for the most part made me really think that he wasn't tailwinding. Like, I just got the no tailwind vibes. So, unfortunately, gets a tailwind off, and we're gonna see he went for a Fire Blast on my Kommo-o in the sun, boosted by Helping Hand, and I ate it. I ate it like a champ. Like, Kommo-o is so thick, it doesn't even need the Z move boost. We're just gonna go for a huge +2 poison jab on this Charizard, not even stabbed, picking up the KO, big damage, Sunlight fades, and we're sitting in a pretty good spot. Now, Bulu is gonna come out here, and I'm sitting here thinking, alright, there's like 2 turns of Tailwind, one or 2 turns of Tailwind. You know, Bulu has like a huge power play, but if I wait out this Tailwind, like Bulu has no way of like boosting its speed anymore, and it looks like that Togomari doesn't really have Nuzzle, so I think I might be fine. So look, I didn't protect my Kommo-o. Like, I totally like baited and switched him. We're just gonna lose our Blissey to the Helping Hand superpower. I don't know if the Bulu was like choice banded or something like that, but like Blissey getting like one-shotted is pretty ridiculous. And we're just going to close combat onto the Togomari. Now, he really thought that we were going to protect our Kommo-o, because that's what you would do in a Tailwind, but I felt that I had like all 4 of my Pokemon and the Charizard was gone, so even if I lost Kommo that turn, I think I would have been fine, because I could have just sent a Shedinja and been in like a really good situation. So it's cool. I got to keep my Kommo-o. That's totally awesome. It unfortunately cost me my Blissey, but we take those, and Shedinja comes back to exert a little bit more dominance on this game. So Kommo is going to pop that Protect. This is now the turn of Protect. This is the last turn of Tailwind. Remember, I got a defense and special D boost from, defense and special D reduction from using close combat, so I'm going to protect this one out, let, the grassy terrain help me out just a little bit, and we're going to see Aegislash go into offensive stance. What I was really trying to do with that Protect, the double Protect, was go for a bait on that stance. So now he's in offensive stance. If he wants to try and do something, he's probably going to go into the defensive stance this turn. Now my Kommo-o's back to being, like, guaranteed faster. Kommo-o is probably faster than the Bulu, because I had 2 Dragon Dances. But I didn't want to risk it at all. Like, I really didn't want to risk it. That's why I went for such a defensive play last turn. Let myself get a little bit of grassy terrain and, you know, just wait out the Tailwind. Easy money. I'm continuing to play defensive, actually, and going for an ally switch, just in case that Bulu, for some reason was Scarf. Because, remember, we saw that Bulu use Superpower, like, 2 or 3 turns in a row, and I'm like, maybe Scarf Bulu could potentially be faster than my bulky Kommo-o with 2 Dragon Dances, so I ally switched just in case he wanted to Superpower that slot again, and now it's just Aegislash and Kommo-o. Unfortunately, you guys have seen all my moves. I have Protect, Dragon Dance, Close Combat, and Poison Jab. I unfortunately cannot hit Aegislash, and I'm just Dragon Dancing to make him think like he has to hit me. Like, I'm like, you know, you don't want to let me get so fed that it, like, I go like out of control, and he totally takes the bait. Or he thought I was going to ally switch again. Like, really, there's nothing to do with my Kommo-o. And my last Pokemon is, I think, Tapu Koko, and I didn't want to risk switching that in and getting, like, Aegislash just shooting me in the face. So, luckily, he just KOs the Kommo-o for me. Kommo-o did an amazing job this game. It got, like, 2 huge KOs and, like, totally baited this Aegislash and let me get a burn. And the burn here just totally wins it for me. Like, sure, there's grassy terrain, right? But, like, the burn is gonna... Oh, well, I take the grassy terrain. But the burn just lets me be able to wait this guy out. And the thing is, he still has to play that 50-50 guessing game with Shedinja. Looks like he's deciding to stay in offensive stance, right? Looks like he's trying to risk it for the biscuit a little bit, but he ain't risking it through Thunderbolt. We're going to come with Tapu Koko, got the Electric Drain, got the offensive stance, Aegislash. Remember, that guy's going to take so much more damage because he's in his offensive stance. His defenses are so weak, and he just gets one-shotted. Easy money. Kommo-o. Such a cool Pokemon. Like, I love Kommo-o. And it says win by knockout, but like Kommo-o, let me just talk about this guy. Like, Kommo-o is just so sick. Like, I think that it has options with the Z move. Like, sure, I actually think the Kommo-o Z with like Special Koko with like Flamethrower and Focus Blast. I think that Kommo-o is like by far the best one. And then the physical one was really popular back when like VGC 2018 like originally came out. Like when they announced it at Worlds, everyone thought it was going to be busted, and it's won a lot of like, you know, mid-seasons and PCs and stuff like that. It's a solid set. You saw me use it in the what is it? It wasn't an international challenge, but it was like one of the first online competitions for Ultra Sun and Moon. I totally used Kommo-o. It's like really good. But this set like shows so much more like originality. And remember guys, it was April Fool's Day. So we April Fool's people with Kommo-o, and now that you guys have seen the video, I want you guys to answer the question. How good is Dragon Dance Kommo-o? How good do you think it is? Do you guys think it's good? Like, this game, it didn't really show off the Adrenaline Orb, but, like, think about how good it is with, like, Incineroars and Landuses running around. If I were to lead a Kommo-o versus a Landorus and get an Adrenaline Orb proc, you know the first thing he's going to be thinking is that I have HP Ice, because why would I put an Adrenaline Orb on a physical attacker? That doesn't really make any sense. Same thing versus an Incineroar. Maybe he thinks I have Focus Blast. I mean, I have Close Combat. Sure, I'm intimidated, but like Close Combat's still going to do a ton to Incineroar. Like a ton. And it's not like Incineroar has anything to really do against me. I can totally Dragon Dance in his face. So with all these Intimidators running around, what do you guys think of Adrenaline Orb Kommo-o? What do you guys think of Dragon Dance Kommo-o? Please let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. And I just want to say, again, I'm so sorry about the wait that this took. I've been, like I said, sick for a week. I haven't really been streaming, haven't really been doing anything else, but content should be back up to normal. I'm going to finish up uploading the Eevee team that I've been using, and then I have, like, a super cool set of, like, videos for the next week that have, like, really cool, unique meme mons that I'll be uploading, and I also have to work on 2 or 3 more of the How to Use series, so, as well as, like, 4 or 5 more videos like this. So I just want to say thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the battle. Let me know what you guys think. Click that subscribe, notification, whatever bell button, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.